going to meet with Democratic leadership?
I'm always going to meet. All they have to do is open up the country. Let them open up the country.
Let's just jump right in with the shutdown. It's pretty clear day 31, and reports indicate the Democrats are the ones prolonging this. They're choosing to keep things closed.
Well, yeah, what's apparently happening is a fight over what they call the clean funding bill, just keeping the lights on, basically. But instead, the reports we're seeing suggest Democrats are insisting on significant extra money for public health programs before they'll agree to open the government. My own thought here is that this just feels like unnecessary obstruction, especially when, American families are caught in the middle.
Exactly, and the human cost is it's huge. We're hearing reports, allegedly 1.4 million Americans directly impacted. That's like 670,000 furloughed, and another 730,000 working but not getting paid.
Right.
And you're even seeing disruptions, reportedly, in critical stuff like air traffic control. It's getting serious.
And President Trump's position seems pretty straightforward. He shows he's ready to negotiate, wants to help those families, but, the government has to be open first. He reportedly said, I'm always willing to meet. All they have to do is open up the country. Let them open up the country, and we'll meet very quickly.
Speaking of missions, we are really, really thankful to be part of what the Next Gen Business is doing.
Oh, absolutely. The Next Gen Business is just such a great resource. Their whole goal is trying to de-radicalize the extremes, right?
Yeah.
They share news from all different perspectives, center, left, right, reporters. It's all there.
Yeah.
And honestly, I think that's how we start to heal things in this country, by actually seeing the different viewpoints side by side.
Definitely. So if you want to be part of that, if you want to team up with literally hundreds of reporters who are getting millions of views every single month, you should apply. Apply to the free Become a Reporter Challenge. We genuinely need more voices like yours out there.
The Democrats just don't know what they're doing. I don't know what's wrong with them. They've never done a thing like this. They've become crazed lunatics.
Okay, so shifting back to the shutdown saga.
Yeah.
Honestly, watching the Democrats, the feeling you get is just, chaos. It's frustrating to watch.
It really is. And you see that frustration reflected. President Trump apparently put it very strongly. He allegedly said something like, the shutdown proceeds because the Democrats just don't know what they're doing. They've become crazed lunatics.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, that's a strong statement, but I think it really shows the level of anger over this whole deadlock continuing.
And this alleged stonewalling, refusing these funding bills, it has real consequences, right? Delayed tax refunds are being reported, halted food inspections across the country. That affects millions of people, millions of businesses. My take is, prioritizing these, extra spending demands over basic American well-being, things like food safety, getting your tax refund, that just seems irresponsible.
All the Democrats have to do is say, let's go. I mean, they don't have to do anything. They don't have to agree. All they have to do is say, the government is open.
And speaking of well-being, this next point is, it's pretty concerning. It looks like the Democrats are letting this crisis go on, and it's reportedly putting SNAP benefits at risk.
SNP, that's the food assistance program, right?
Exactly, Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program. And we're talking about, allegedly, over 40 million Americans who rely on that.
Wow, 40 million, that's terrifying for those families.
It is, and apparently courts had to step in just to get about $6 billion in emergency funds released.
They keep it going temporarily.
Right, temporarily.
Yeah.
But that $6 billion is reportedly less than the full monthly cost, which is usually around $8 or $9 billion.
So it's not even the full amount needed.
No, it really highlights, the serious financial danger millions of people are facing because of this political game.
And it just comes back to what President Trump said, doesn't it?
It does. His solution seems so simple, so logical. He reportedly noted they don't even have to agree to his policies right now. They just have to say, the government is open, let people get back to work, let services run.
Just open it up. Seems straightforward.
We're going to do some testing. Yeah, other countries do it. If they're going to do it, we're going to do it.
This move by the president on nuclear readiness, well, it feels like a necessary show of American strength, honestly.
I think it absolutely is. It's framed as a necessary strategic response. This is reportedly happening because of what Russia and China have been doing lately. Things like suspending treaties and, importantly, continuing these things called subcritical tests.
Subcritical tests. What exactly is that?
So for listeners who might not know, a subcritical test lets a country test parts of a nuclear weapon, the components, without actually causing a full nuclear explosion. It lets them advance their weapons programs kind of under the radar, maybe without technically breaking treaties on full detonations. We simply can't afford to let our adversaries get ahead of us there.
Right. And the president sounds very firm on this.
Yeah.
President Trump reportedly stated, we're going to do some testing. Yeah. Other countries do it. If they're going to do it, we're going to do it. Pretty clear.
Very clear. And the alleged goal here is simple. Make sure America's nuclear deterrent is second to none, that it's completely reliable, especially after decades of us not doing full-scale tests. It's about protecting American interests and, projecting strength in what's becoming a more and more tense world.
Absolutely necessary in today's world.
Yeah.
So, look, if you appreciate these kinds of in-depth, factual conversations about what's really going on, We genuinely need you to get involved.
Yeah, please do subscribe to the channel, like the video if you're watching, or if you're listening on Spotify or somewhere else, please rate the show. Honestly, every little bit of support really helps us keep doing this and improve the conversation.
Help us improve the discourse in this country. That's what it's about, so that, future generations get to live in a better America. We appreciate you tuning in. We'll see you next time on Hidden Headlines.